welcome back to Wisconsin Family. Justin and I are at Bachman's Pools, Spas, and Saunas, and today we'll be learning about some of the health benefits of using the infrared sauna. But right now, if you take a love of cooking and inspiration from traveling around the globe, I give you Helbach's Coffee House. And joining us, Josh, Esther, and their mom, Melissa, from Helbach's. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
So you folks have a coffee house on D'Onofrio Drive, sort of over by KFC on the west side of Madison. Tell us a little bit about this cafe.
Do you want to start?
Sure. My husband and I traveled when we were first married. We've been married for 28 years, and we went out to the Pacific Northwest, and there were a plethora of coffee houses out there. And we came back to Madison and said, oh, Madison could use some coffee houses. That was 28 years ago.
Okay.
Fast forward to today, and we as a family had always talked about owning a coffee house and did a lot of traveling and doing mental notes of design, recipes. And when the Victor Allen's closed about 2.5 years ago, I drove by and I came home and I said, I didn't know Victor Allen's closed. And so, long story short, Helbach's Coffee House was born, and we opened up 18 months ago.
Wow, 18 months ago, but 28 years leading up to that. That's incredible. So you're realizing your dream, and it's been a long time coming. So tell us, what can people find when they come into Helbach's?
Well, the first thing we really wanted to focus on when we were making the cafe and designing everything was the decor and having good seating. Because one of the biggest things we noticed with cafes is that there's often really hard, not comfortable seating.
Yeah.
So that'll be the first thing you notice when you walk in, and then we have a full line of bakery, lunch, and breakfast items, as well as every type of coffee drink you can think of, plus some. So that's sort of what we have.
You know, I was looking at some of the pictures of your establishment, and you're not kidding about the seating. There's really something for everyone, is the way I saw it. You have a big table, like if you have a group, maybe a meeting size, and you have little tables, you have the cushy stuff, and a fireplace?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So I'm curious to know, what is each of your roles within the coffee house? You want to start with you, Josh?
Yeah, so I'm Josh, obviously, and I deal with everything that is day-to-day at the cafe. So hiring,
Inventory. The POS system.
Yes. And then more recently, I've been doing all of our roasting. So we roast everything in-house now.
Okay.
We have a facility for that, and I do everything in relation to our coffee.
Now, when you say in-house, is it on site?
It is not on site.
Okay,
we have a different.
But you have a place here locally.
Yeah, we have a roastery.
That's very
warehouse.
cool.
It takes up a lot of space.
Wow.
And that's where these get filled?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Smells so good.
Wow. So you even have your own brand of coffee to go along with that.
We do.
That's
Yep.
awesome. Very good. And Esther, what about you?
Yeah, so I kind of fill in wherever I'm needed.
Yeah.
So like at the coffee house, or like helping my dad with filing and stuff like that.
Sure. Fill in the gaps. Sounds like it's sort of on the business end of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay. And then Mom, or I should say Melissa, what do you do over there?
My role is the
Everything else, no.
Well, that's kind of all of us. You know, when you're owners, all 6 of us are owners, and it's not just
Really?
Casey and I, but all 6 of us
Wow.
are owners of the coffee house. So, but my specific role is in the baking and in the food prep. So
Okay.
we've got all sorts of everything. We make everything from scratch. All of our bakery, all of our soups, our sandwiches, our sauces, everything is made from scratch. So that's my focal point. And then Nathan, who is our other son, he does all the sales and marketing. And then Noah is head of barista. So all the barista drinks he has designed. For example, our liquid gold hot chocolate. We were at a cafe and we were drinking this hot chocolate, and we said, oh my goodness, that is so good. And whenever we try something out and about in our travels, if we think it's really good, throughout the years we've come home and become mad scientists in the kitchen. And we're like, okay, we're gonna figure out how to make that hot chocolate. And so we figured out how to make it, and then we just tuck it into the recipe file, and at some point maybe we would use it, and now we use it at the coffee house.
And a shout out for that one is you're using Amsterdam chocolate for that, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, is that what makes it liquid gold? Is that what makes it so good?
Yeah, we make it in-house, and it's made with actual chocolate, not a powder. And it's steamed, which changes everything. It's like actually drinking chocolate.
Wow.
And then you can add 2 shots of espresso and make it a dirty hot chocolate.
Ooh, dirty hot chocolate?
Yeah.
And then my husband is, he takes care of all the financial aspect of it.
Sure, okay. So you have a really good team working for you. You guys are part of the family business. How do you feel about that?
It's been really fun. I'm really happy. I came back from Iowa, where I was at school, and helped start, and everything's been a great experience.
That's awesome. So what are some of the favorite food and beverage items on the menu? What's been really popular when guests come in?
So we have a caramel macchiato, which is like a caramel macchiato. It's just our version, and we sell a ton of that, as well as the liquid gold hot chocolate and dirty hot chocolate.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So a caramel macchiato, and then the hot chocolate, and the dirty hot chocolate. What
Yeah.
about a food item? What's a really
Our
popular?
number
food
one
item?
seller is the SEC.
Okay.
So we have the SEC and we have the Big Ten, and in our
Okay.
coffee house, the SEC is winning over the Big Ten.
Really?
And that is a bacon, egg, cheese, and our special chipotle sauce. It's a wrap, and then we put it on the panini maker, and we make the eggs from scratch. We crack them, put them on the griddle. It's
You guys,
really good.
You guys got to come on our restaurant show and show us some of that stuff.
We have about 30 seconds left, and I know you have an event coming up, a wine tasting event. So you have wine there too. Give us the quick deets on that before we head out.
We got our wine and beer license about 6 months ago, and we don't sell wine there by the cup, but we do offer wine events once a month, and we will have 4 different types of wine paired with different foods that, once again, come from my 459 recipes that I have in my recipe box. So once again, it's all made from scratch. And
Okay, that wine tasting event is December 8th.
December 8th at 7 o'clock, $35 for a ticket.
7
Nice.
o'clock. All right. Helbach's Coffee House on D'Onofrio Drive. And we're Wisconsin Family at Bachman's Pools, Spas, and Saunas. We'll be right back.